So today we have for you a new game from Marcus Game Devs, which is called Super Forklift 3000. Now this should be yet another quick completion, but is everything as it seems? Well, we'll get into that later on in the video, but for now, all you need to know is this is a super quick completion that has a bundle available, meaning that you can stack all three platforms, the Xbox One, the Series version, and the Windows version for 3000 G. So let's not waste another second, let's roll those credits and find out how we're going to get that 3000 G in the fastest time possible. So these achievements are really quick to get, so we're going to waste no time jumping into the action. All you need to know is there's 10 achievements and we've basically got to play every game mode here on screen in order to do it. We start with the first level. All you need to do on this level is basically get 20,000 points. You also need to kill 50 of these spiky things, but you can do this over multiple levels. You don't have to do it just in one, but you probably will find you'll either get it on this level like I did, or later on the second level. You also have to die 8 times, which I wouldn't bother worrying about dying because you're probably going to do that naturally as you play through the game doing all the other achievements. So that one will just come naturally, so don't worry about that. But for this first level, just try and hit everything with your boxes. You can only carry 3 at a time. And every time you kill an enemy with a normal box, it will spawn another box. Something I didn't realize till later on. So do make sure that you connect with those shots. Also, try and aim between enemies with your box if you've got a couple there standing next to each other, because you get basically increased points for every enemy that the box kills. So they all help increase your multiplier at a lot quicker screen. Definitely make sure you've got the entire line on screen as well before you fire to take out every enemy. And some of these special abilities, just keep in mind that they're on screen. You can move them around as well by using the L button. You can basically shuffle what's on your forklift there in the top left hand corner. So if you need a special ability quicker, using the L trigger will allow you to move that special ability box lower down into the order. So there you go, we've got that one there for getting those 50 spiky enemies. And we should then straight after this be getting the one for 20,000 popping. And the good thing about this is you don't have to complete the level. As soon as you get the 20,000, exit out and then start the next level. So for level 2, you need to get a total of 50,000. And this is also the best level to get the 5-star achievement for getting 70,000. Now make sure you get off to a good start there using that timed infinite one to wipe out all the enemies. That's going to give you a huge bonus of achievement points there as you get through. Make sure we're taking out all these lines because you basically need to get to 70,000. This will probably take you a couple of attempts. It took me a couple just to get it on my first playthrough. Once I played it on other versions, you really remember what you're doing and you can get through it quite quickly. But basically, you're just going to keep working your way through the level, taking out as many enemies as you can, collecting the boxes, try and get those big multipliers, so when there's people on screen, make sure that you're hitting them. And again, we're just working our way up. There's a big boss section of spiky things coming up that you'll use to get basically your big multiplier. So you want to use this star one and you want to get right between the two lines and fire. So you're taking out both enemies at the time. Make sure as well you leave it to the last second so that all enemies appear and you don't lose that ability. As you can see, that one's already got us the 50,000, and you can see on the left we've already got hit 160,000, means we unlock that 70,000 achievement as well, and we can move on now to the third level. So this third level, again, we're going to need 30,000 points just to complete this one. So pick up the boxes as you go, take them out again, try and get the lines, get multiple enemies with one box if you can. Like I said, don't worry if you're dying or you're taking hits. We have to die 8 times anyway. You've got plenty of lives to get through to the end of every level and collect as many points as you need. So just keep collecting the boxes, keep collecting the bonuses as you go. Again, trying to hit as many enemies with one box as you can, getting these lines. And and simply work your way up to the level. We're already nearly at 30,000. These levels are quite generous in the amount of points. We've got a shield here giving us a bit of protection. So we'll just hit these lines here. We're literally 100 points short. Just need one more enemy to appear on screen. And there we go. That's the 30,000 and the 3-star achievement for this level. Back out, and now we do the level 4 one. For this one, you're going to need 30,000 points. Now, on my first playthrough, this is where I mentioned in the beginning of the video where you might start getting issues, and that this easy achievement isn't exactly as it seems. I have reached out to the devs and they have assured me that this problem I'm going to be mentioning has already been identified and an already new version of this game uploaded to Microsoft, and it's just waiting for approval. So hopefully by the time you get there, this won't even be an issue. I basically got to the 30,000 points and the achievement would not lock. Now, I've tried this level 3 or 4 times and was unable to get the achievement to unlock. I tried exiting the game, coming back in, replaying the level. I tried uninstalling the game, reinstalling the game. I ended up having to wipe my save before I could get this achievement to unlock. Some people have found it a lot easier and have simply just had to log out of the game, come back in and play the level again and it's unlocked. Other people have had other issues similar to mine. But like I said, the devs have already confirmed that this problem has already been identified and a patch that should fix this problem has already been sent to Microsoft for certification. So like I said, by the time you get this game, hopefully this problem is not even going to be a problem, but just so that you're aware that this might happen during your playthrough, and that's the solutions that you're going to need to try and use to get through the game. To get all these achievements to unlock is to simply keep trying the different methods of uninstalling the game, reinstalling the game, and deleting your save files. Eventually you should get it to load. Some people just had to log out and log back in a couple of times and it did work. As you can see on the left, we're well over that 30,000. I even tried completing the level and that still wouldn't unlock the achievements on some occasion. So at this point, we're going to exit out this game and move on to the next achievement. So the next one up is the random box level that we have to do. So on here, you're just going to get different boxes than what you would normally get. Some easy ones. You'll also get this achievement here popping up for basically playing every level in this game. That should have really popped up after you start playing level 4. But like I said, these are a little glitchy at times, but that one did pop when I started this level, so I've not got an issue with that one. And like I said, you've literally got for this one to get 15,000 points. Not difficult on this first level, seeing we managed to get 20,000 anyway. Again, just use the same tactics that we used in the first one. You should get a lot more different power-ups, so this one theoretically should be a lot quicker and a lot easier to get than when you played it the first time round. We're just using that infinite one there just to take out a nice horde, and we've got to go through the middle to get a nice little bonus. We're already up to 10,000. So again, we're just taking these out, trying to take out multiples as we can. That's 11. Nearly on 12 now. So we're getting closer. Again, this is a real simple achievement. As you can see, because I've been using a lot of specials, you don't get those normal boxes. So try and use the normal boxes to take out enemies. That way it will generate another box later on. If you're using all the specials, you're not going to get boxes appear all the time, which does make it a little bit more difficult on this if you don't get those normal boxes. But as you can see, that line easily takes us out and gets us that one, and we've only got boss rush to do now, which is basically just fighting the bosses. You basically got to kill this first boss, which is pretty simple, and then just play the second boss just to get the points. You only need 7,000. You usually get about 4,000 to 4,500 on this first boss, so you just got to hit the second boss a few times just to get the last amount of points that you need. Pretty simple, this boss. Just simply go up, get the boxes, and then wherever he's standing, just use those boxes to hit him. It'll take a minute or two just to keep pushing him backwards and picking up the boxes. The enemies do get slightly harder, that like basically protect him. You get more cannons firing at you, but again, you can just keep going by it. And again, don't worry if you're dying, because that is all part and part of one of the achievements to get 8 deaths. And like I said, you do get plenty of lives on these bosses. So that's that level done. As you can see, we got 4,000 for that. So we need another 3. So we're going to go on to the second boss. And again, this boss, you just got to keep hitting. He moves around the screen firing bullets at you. So it's just a matter of dodging those bullets. And then again, using the boxes and the special abilities to hit him as he's coming round. I just find it easier to wait till he starts going up and he's on the top of the screen before firing. You can't really hit him when he's on the lower half, so just keep out the way of his bullets, pick up the boxes, and then just use these abilities just as he's coming through. So we're nearly on 6,000 already. Just got to hit him a couple more times, just a few boxes short there. Should just be one more round here, and that should get us to 7,000 after I died there. But there we go, that's the 7,000, and that is basically all the achievements that you need to do. Like I said, the only other one there is the 8 deaths 8 times, which you wouldn't have seen pop because unfortunately that one also glitched to me and I didn't get that one to pop until I restored the game. But I keep confirming the devs have made it clear to us that even if there is an ongoing issue, they are determined to get this to work and will keep pushing out patches until this problem is sorted. As you can see here, I was just trying to get the achievement to pop, which I recommend if you do need to get the 8 deaths, just use level 2. You can die really quickly on that one. Well, that is everything that you will need to know about this game. It is super quick there. Like I said, you can probably get this done well under 15 minutes, maybe under 10 minutes if all the achievements unlock as they should. If they don't, unfortunately, it can be a little bit time consuming. It took me about half hour to get all the achievements in this game with all the uninstalling and reinstalling of the game, but hopefully for you guys that won't be an issue. I would definitely recommend picking up this game if those glitches get fixed, as this is a really quick game. It's a great novel idea, and with those quick completions and the stackable for 3000 G, why not pick this up? It's definitely worth your time if you want those quick achievements. And if you found this guide helpful, then please do like and ring that bell notification so you know when we release all our future guides. We have loads of guides on our channel and we will be releasing more as games are released, and anything really to do with achievement hunting, you'll be able to find all that on our page. And if you like this game or you had any problems, then leave us some comments below. We are passing information back to the devs all the time, and if there's anything you need help with, definitely leave us a comment below, or just tell us how you enjoyed this game. Did you encounter any problems? Is this your type of game? Well, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.